My dear parents, we are talking about the most crucial, precious pre-KG, LKG, UKG, first and second standards. See, what you are doing, you are doing an architecture of the most precious property you are having. Let's say that I have 2,400 square feet of land and I want to construct a beautiful building. You will entrust it to an architecture, and that too a reputed architecture who will understand your purpose and then design a wonderful, wonderful building. That property is your child. That architecture, that property is your child. That architect is the kindergarten school and you. That architecture is what's happening in the play school, what's happening in your house. Please understand this. Once the building is completed, nothing can be done. You have to live with that. Similarly, if you mess up during the formation years of the first 5 years of education, your child will have to live with the basic structure you are giving. Please understand. அதனால தான் சொல்றேன், be careful while choosing a right place for the kindergarten education. That is why the National Education Policy lays a special importance to the first 5 years. நான் ஏற்கனவே சொன்னேன், the last 4 years, 9th, 10th, +1, +2, depends upon the first 5 years. And if you miss out the 9th, 10th, +1, +2, the children miss out in the later years. That is why the KG class is very, very important. Later on, the children will have to decide various things, decision making. They have to retain the information that they get it and also manage their emotions. Last week, I was doing a counseling for a child. The child, what happens? It gets so angry, throws everything, breaks everything. வீட்டில் எதனா ஒரு சாக்லேட்டோ இல்லை எதனா கொடுக்கல அப்படின்னா என்ன கையில் கிடைக்கிறதோ போட்டு உடைப்பார். That child is 9th standard. Normally, this tantrum behavior is borrowed, is inherited. Normally, such violent behavior has a root either in the house or in the school or in what they see in the social media or in the public. அதுக்கு we have to insulate the children. வெளியில் வரும்பொழுது எல்லாரையும் தான் பார்ப்போம். For example, in a classroom, there are bullies. These bullies will work on one student, will isolate that one student or two students and go on torturing. To deal with that situation, inherently the boy which is to deal with that, inherently the child which is being bullied should have certain defense mechanism, and that is built only in the later years. Inherently, the boy who is bullied should have certain qualities developed during the formative years. You cannot correct the bullies or the students who are bullying him. He should manage his emotions. Right? கொடுக்கல இல்லை பசங்க நம்ம போட்டு பார்க்குறாங்க. அப்போ the emotional management is very, very important. That is developed during the KG class. As I told you, the brain is constantly developing at a rapid stage, especially at the formative years. The older that you become, the less malleable the brain will be. That's what the research says. So the children should have a healthy childhood experience. கிளாஸில் டீச்சர் எப்படி இருக்காங்க, ஆயம்மா எப்படி இருக்காங்க, வீட்டில் மற்றவங்க எப்படி இருக்காங்க, that is very, very important. Not only that, the visual pathways, the auditory pathways, all these things are developed at the formative years. And not only that, the experience that a child goes through during the formation years is very, very important. அதனால தான் யார் வேணாலும் ப்ளே ஸ்கூல் ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம், யார் வேணாலும் கேஜி செக்ஷன் ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம். அதை பேன் பண்ணுறாங்க கவர்மெண்ட்டில். பல நாடுகளில் போகும்பொழுது இந்த கேஜி செக்ஷனுக்கு அவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுப்பாங்க. இட்ஸ் நாட் த பில்டிங், இட்ஸ் நாட் தி ஏர் கண்டிஷன்ட் classroom that you have, or the teachers trained on basic psychology, or the teacher trained on the basic fundamentals of teaching and learning. It's not learning ABCs and rhymes and the alphabets. It's much more beyond that. That is what we learned in the Glenn Doman Institute, Philadelphia. We're trying to translate it. The teachers are trained on emotional intelligence, multiple intelligence. They are trained on what is called the growth mindset. The teachers are trained on how to deal with the curiosity of the children. The child is very curious to learn. நீங்கள் போய் பாருங்களேன், 1 வயசு 2 வயசு குழந்தைங்க கிளாஸுக்கு போகும்போது எத்தனை பார்த்தாலும் கேட்கும், அது என்ன, இது என்ன, இது என்ன, எது என்ன. அந்த கியூரியாசிட்டி தான் அவங்களுக்குள்ள இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த resource. You have to give a platform for that. That's what we are trying to do in the Vishwaksena Tiny Tots, Punganagar, Tiruvallur. Keep watching these videos and share with your friends and relatives, and more about it in the next episodes to come.
Vishwaksena. It is not just an institution, it is an experience. For admission, contact Vishwaksena Vidya Vikas Matriculation Higher Secondary School 9566205555, Vishwaksena Global Senior Secondary School 87545-30170, Vishwaksena Arts and Science College for Women 8680566635, Vishwaksena College of Education B.Ed 9440-58844, Polivakam, Tiruvallur, Vishwaksena Tiny Tots 85318-11111, Punganagar, Tiruvallur.